So, Paul, I think you know that I worked like 6 years in retail. And it was a great experience for me in a lot of different ways. But the one thing that has ruined me forever is that the day after Thanksgiving, you turn the store music to 100% Christmas. I can't listen to a Christmas carol or a Christmas song anymore without wanting to claw my eyes out.
See, that's disappointing because I love Christmas music.
Barbara Streisand does a version of Jingle Bells that makes me want to punch her.
That sounds awful.
Fast version of it. It's like almost like she's trying to rush her way through the song, but she doesn't want to sing it either. It's so bad. And then there's another one. I don't know. I can't remember the name of the song. It's like something about by gosh, by golly. I know that's.
It's time for mistletoe and holly.
That's that one. Yeah.
What kind of music did Container Store play like when it wasn't Christmas?
A mixture of like peppy, like I don't want to shop to this kind of music, but every once in a while they'd slip in something like you remember that guy David Gray from a while ago saying that song Babylon? He also had another song called Meet Me on the Other Side. And it's just like a slow funeral dirge, it sounds like. And that would come on every once in a while. I'm like, what is happening? Why? Who wants to shop to this?
I'm always disappointed when I'm like at Home Depot or something and I hear a song like playing and I'm like, oh, I really like this song. Ooh, it's playing at Home Depot. Like, this song is over, man.
Right. When, like, the songs of your youth come on. Like, you know, I think the time I realized that I was old was when I heard Beck come on in a grocery store.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, no. Beck? I'm listening to it at a Publix? What's happening in my life?
Yeah, I wonder if the band Train, their main focus was to create music for a retail shopping experience, because I think they nailed it.
They crushed it every time. Train and Maroon 5 both. They're made specifically for Bath and Body Works.
Mm-hmm. I worked at a Carrabba's for a number of years, and the hard part for me was I was, and I still kind of am, like a big fan of Dean Martin and Louis Prima and Frank Sinatra, but oh my God, it was a true test of my patience on how many times I could hear those songs, because no matter how many songs are out there in that Rat Pack Italian restaurant genre, I mean, I think it would probably, we would repeat probably like every 3 to 4 days. So like if you worked Monday then Thursday, it could have been like this, it could be the same playlist.
Brutal. That's awful.
Now that we're talking about this, there was an article online somewhere. It was talking about how retail stores used to have cassettes or then CDs sent by corporate.
Yeah. Container Store did that for a while. But they did offer a lot of variety. So like there was, one CD that was definitely for the store use that had, everything from Kelly Clarkson to that sad funeral dirge song. But then... And we only used it on Payday Fridays, but we would pop in this funk CD that they had. It was just all funk tracks. We'd call it Funky Payday Friday, and we'd work. Now, it was before store hours always. It was when we were unloading trucks, but we'd unload trucks to all the best 70s and 80s funk. Funky Payday Friday, my friend. It was the best.
Was that an authorized CD or no?
It was an authorized CD, yeah. They, for some reason, they said they had like boring songs, the entire discography of Maroon 5, and then right underneath that, it was this disc full of funk songs, and it was amazing.
I think I could work in the retail market if I had a nice selection of Parliament Funkadelic just rolling in the background all the time.
When you are working in a retail environment, you live for like the song that's passable. Kelly Clarkson came out around the time that I was at my most snobby, my most elitist about music. It's like, I only listen to people that only have 5,000 fans.
Yeah.
That kind of jerk. Uh-huh. But working in the store made me be like, man, I can't wait for Since You've Been Gone to come on, because at least it's something good and not terrible, and it's not Tears of a Clown by Smokey Robinson. I can't take that song one more time.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, we should probably talk about cereal, right?
It's about that time.
Yeah. This is Paul.
And this is Nick.
And this is Cereal.
Cereal!
So it's Christmas, and it's also a late Hanukkah this year.
It is a late Hanukkah this year.
And I found out that Kwanzaa is around the same time as Hanukkah Christmas this year. It's just, we're rolling them all into one.
Yeah, Kwanzaa's usually around the same time every year, yeah.
Yeah, well, because Hanukkah's late, they're all kind of right next to each other.
Oh, they're all right into each other, sure.
I mean, this is the year in which all violence will cease because all of our holidays in America right on top of each other.
Yep. Yeah, that's how that works. That's the ticket.
So we're talking about holiday cereal.
Holiday cereal.
It's a festive bunch with a festive crunch. That's a Paul original. TM, our circle, thank you, Post.
Usually I don't buy into the holiday cereals. They're gimmicky usually, and they're usually, I don't know, man. There's usually nothing special about them. But this year, I decided I was just going to go in on holiday cereal. I was going to try some things out that I usually don't try, and I was pleasantly surprised at some of the options I got.
Yeah, I mean, I've only really seen 4 this year. Mm-hmm. We've got Christmas Crunch.
Perennial favorite Christmas Crunch.
I mean, Captain Crunch, like, this dude... jump on any holiday bandwagon. I'm waiting for Cinco de Mayo Crunch.
Flag Day Crunch. It's coming.
Yes.
Columbus Day Crunch. On the way.
Columbus Day Crunch. Thanksgiving. Why is there no Thanksgiving Crunch?
Why? I mean, this is all fun and games here, but why? Seriously, why isn't there a Thanksgiving Day Crunch?
I don't know.
Like a cranberry crunchberry flavor?
Well, so the trick with the different crunch varieties is they don't even have to change the flavor.
They don't.
It's like
they just make everything turkeys. That's all they have to do.
Yeah, it's like M&Ms. All you have to do is just change the cosmetically. That's it.
Christmas Crunch, we'll talk about it. It's crunch berries that turns your milk green. That's all it is.
Yeah, but I mean, we have 2 boxes in the house right now.
One for each of you?
That's right. Well, no, my wife's like, well, I want to get Christmas Crunch again. And she's like, are you going to eat any? And I'm like, well, maybe. And she's like, all right, we're getting 2.
It's a woman that knows you well.
I mean, she knows what she's up against. But there truly is nothing worse in the world than so we go grocery shopping by habit, either Friday night or Saturday afternoon, every week. We always do. And there's nothing worse than Friday morning or Thursday morning, you're out of cereal. You're like, I can't go to the grocery store mid-cycle. My whole list is going to be off.
My whole routine's thrown off. They're going to take away my married couple married couple card. I can't go. I can't go in the middle of the week. We're going to have to just tough it out. We're going to have to tough it out.
Speaking of which, don't forget to sign up for that married couple card.
Oh God.
So many great discounts. There's discounts for DSW. They've got a discount for Red Lobster.
Sure, yeah. I hear that you have discounts for the Home Depot on the weekends.
Yeah, only on the weekends. Yeah, and then Bed Bath & Beyond, where you can free iPhone charger cable with purchase.
They just give you white picket fences to put up around your property.
That's right. Yeah, and one of those old-fashioned push mowers. So we've got Christmas Crunch. Then we've got I think this is new on the scene, hot off the presses. Is Cinnamon Star Crunch.
Cinnamon Star Crunch.
And then let's go through the rest, then we'll come back to them all. Then we've got Rice Krispies with Holiday Colors, official name.
It's a mouthful.
It is. They didn't want to dilute the Rice Krispies brand.
Right. Yeah, and they're like, no, at first they're going to be like, we're going to call it Holiday Colors Rice Krispies. And then people's like, but then they only call it Holiday Colors.
Right.
We need people to say the Rice Krispies part.
Well, the brand standards team came in and said, well, guys, technically you can't have anything over the Rice Krispies part because then it really just dilutes the brand with the audience. And as you know, Rice Krispies is kind of a generic name anyway, and there's nothing we can do about that. So we have to make sure that our branded name is above any sort of ancillary descriptive text.
And then everybody fell asleep and they made the decision.
And then everybody's like, ugh. And then the last one, and I think, again, this is a new one to 2016. Forgot what year it was for a sec. It's Cookie Crisp Holiday Sprinkles.
Holiday Sprinkles. That's interesting.
Yeah. So what, you want to go Christmas Crunch first? Should we take it back to the top of the order?
Yeah, let's go to the top of the order. Let's go Christmas Crunch.
So it's Captain Crunch with crunch berries, and the berries are in the shape of trees and holly berries. I mean, it's just,
I guess I just had a bowl of the cereal. The crunch berries are still in there, right? But then there's the additional Christmas tree that also tastes like a crunch berry.
Right. Crunch berries in different shapes.
Right, yeah. So it's the same flavor. It's not like you bite into this and you're like, that tastes like a pine tree. It tastes just like a crunch berry, along with the normal doubloons and the quote unquote holly berry.
Exactly. And probably welcome to many who buy Captain Crunch a normal size box.
It is a normal size box. Yeah, it's a regular size box that lasts just enough. You get just as much as you want, because you get to the bottom of the box and you're like, you know what? I don't need this for another year.
Mm-hmm. I am satisfied.
I am satisfied.
And what I like about Christmas Crunch is the box is different every year.
Yeah, the captain looks a little different every year.
This year he's not really dressed like Santa. So I want to say last year it was red and he was dressed like Santa. Mm-hmm. And the cereal had more berries in it. And they had like Santa hats and stars and trees and snowmen. Mm-hmm. This year he's wearing that hat with the flaps.
Oh, okay. like a crazy deer stalker?
Yeah, like a trapper.
Yeah.
And the holiday shapes, I think the shapes are the same, but it seems like based off the box art, because I didn't look in real life, like there's a little bit less berry pieces. And let me tell you, the color correction on the box versus the color situation inside the box, night and day.
It's completely different.
I mean, half of those shapes are purple, bluish. It's a blend of red and green.
Yeah, it looks more like a 3-year-old's finger painting of what a crunchberry tree would look like than what actually a tree would look like.
Yeah, someone somewhere was not keeping their eye on the mixer.
And they just let that one through. They're like, Jim, it's coming out looking all weird. And Jim looks down at the conveyor belt. It's like, they're not going to care. They're going to keep shoving it in their gob. They're not looking at the cereal.
You've put too much red number 4 and too much green number 8 in the vat. People still eat this stuff? Didn't they watch that expose on how we make crunch berries?
I don't care. I just got to remember I got my stand-up set later tonight that I've got to go to. I'm working on my stand-up career. I don't care about this job.
That's like painfully true, I bet.
I got an Etsy store to maintain. I don't care about this job.
It's the holidays. I got craft fairs. I got gymnasia I have to sell my merch in.
Yeah, it's whether or not this thing looks like a green tree or a puce blob doesn't matter to me.
'Twas a bit before Christmas, and all through the house, nothing was stirring, not even a... I ran to the kitchen. What could it be? Christmas crunch from the captain to me.
The other one that we have in the house right now is the Rice Krispies with holiday colors.
So tell me, because this is something that I saw at the store and I was going to get, and I didn't get it because usually Rice Krispies are one of my least favorite things unless I'm mixing them with marshmallows.
Yeah.
Do the colors taste like anything different?
No, it's just plain Rice Krispies.
Just the color.
Yeah, and I do like regular Rice Krispies with milk. Mm-hmm. It is good, but what's interesting is that they're not all red and green. I would say that's it's still 80% regular Rice Krispies. So it's a smattering of holiday color.
It's the occasional holiday color.
Yeah. I think it's really been manufactured for, like you said, making Rice Krispie treats with holiday spring. It's got like a sprinkle effect, I guess, when you make them. It's got some red and green mixed in, but there's nothing really too special about it. The elves are bundled up because it's cold.
Oh, sure, it's cold.
But it's an interesting addition to the winter cereal because it's, all the other cereals that we see in seasonal stuff is junk. It's sugar cereal with marshmallows, and this is just like, meh. We're just going to throw in a couple. It feels like this was sort of like a Pinterest mom campaign where they're like, you guys need to make these because I'm making Rice Krispie treats with my kids and they're spilling food dye everywhere, or I don't want to use, you know, so it's sort of like they just made this specifically for baking, but it's not the ginormous box that I would expect you'd buy when you bake. But
yeah, right.
I'm almost done with that one. It's a good one. Yeah. I love Rice Krispies and I never buy them, and I almost didn't because I'm like, there's nothing special about this, but it worked. I like a chump, I bought it.
And you eat the Rice Krispies without sugar on it. Like, you just eat it straight.
Oh, no. I eat them straight up, no sugar, just 2% on top.
That's mind-boggling to me. That like, if I were to eat Rice Krispies just straight like that, it feels like that I would fall into such a deep ennui in the middle, by mid-bowl, that I wouldn't be able to finish.
No, it's good, but you got to eat it fast because it doesn't have a long lifespan. So you just sort of shovel it in, and when you're done, you're like, well, at least I'm full.
Yeah, it's a race against the darkness. It's a race against the existential crisis. It's definitely going to envelop you if you don't eat it all really fast. I get it, Paul. I get it.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just like it just turns into mush.
Yeah.
One that, again, I had it in hand from shelf to cart, and it didn't quite make it to the cart, and I put it back. Cookie Crisp Holiday Sprinkles.
I feel like that just would have upset you. And, you know, this is the holiday season. There's no reason for you to be intentionally upset.
It looks good. It embodies everything about Cookie Crisp. They haven't deviated from the great sales tactics of, it looks really good. On the box, they look like Nilla wafers with red and green sugar mixed in.
Okay.
That weird wolf dog thing is eating it.
Wolf dog.
Chip the Wolf. Chip the Wolf is where he's eating it. And it says the great taste of holiday cookies and milk.
I mean, that's a staple of the holiday season. That makes sense.
It looks really good, but you know it is terrible.
You know it's bad, dude, and you know it's awful. Here's the thing. We've already established that the better Cookie Crisp is just getting mini Chips Ahoy and pouring milk on top of it. Why isn't there a mini sprinkled sugar cookie that we could also do that with? That needs to be a thing.
Oh, I think there is, my friend.
Oh, yeah?
With sprinkles, I'm not sure. But there are mini sugar cookies. Okay, I think we've got it. I think I know what we need to do.
Okay.
We need to get Holiday Sprinkles cereal. We need to get Cookie Crisp. We need to get a bag of bite-sized Chips Ahoy.
Yes.
And we need to get a bag of Pepperidge Farm mini Chessmen.
Oh, interesting.
And then we do the Cookie Crisp challenge.
Paul. And then we take the mini Chessmen. We just pour some Jimmies in there.
Yes. No, the colored sugar. I think I have it in the pantry.
Oh my goodness.
We top it and we pour some ice cold organic whole milk over top. Yeah. And then you know what? Then you just live.
Then you just live your life.
And then from that moment on, reborn like a phoenix from the ashes, my life starts now.
Paul, I actually recently had this experience.
Oh no. What did you do?
Oh, Paul.
Did you take my advice and put Bailey's over Cocoa Puffs?
I did not do that. So I know that we're about to talk about it. We can start talking about it here.
Let's do it.
The Cinnamon Star Crunch is the
how did you like that?
The Cinnamon Star Crunch is good. They're really small. They're really small stars. They have a lot of flavor though, a lot of cinnamon flavor. But yeah, they are really tiny pieces. It's almost like you're eating Fruity Pebbles, but a crunchier Fruity Pebbles that stays. Actually, it's superior to Fruity Pebbles in every way. I don't want to demean Cinnamon Star Crunch like that. But it's got a lot of flavor. It's really small. It does have a lot of crunch to it. It's a good cereal. It's not very filling. It doesn't, it doesn't satisfy you very much. Like that's a cereal that I could probably have eaten like 4 or 5 bowls of before I was full. It's just like that.
It does seem like a cereal that they made it and they forgot to mix in like the marshmallows or the dried fruit. Like it seems like it needs something to go with it.
It needs a little something. I don't know what that something would be, because like usually with a cinnamon cereal, you don't have like an extra thing. Like usually the cinnamon sugar part is like enough. We talk about when you take all the marshmallows from Lucky Charms that you're left with alphabets. And it's just like, that's what it feels like. It feels like that you have like the leftover bits without the marshmallows.
You've nailed it. You are exactly right.
Yeah.
Now, I want to point out this, if you look at the front of this box, okay, it did the polar opposite of Rice Krispies with holiday colors. Mm-hmm. There's no brand on the front of the box.
This is its own thing, its own brand, its own.
No, it's not.
It's its own. It's its own guys.
Let me tell you. So I got it, and my wife said, "Is that generic? Like, what is that?"
Yeah.
And then I didn't finish the whole box because it does come in a huge peanut butter crunch box.
It does, yeah.
I took it to work, and a couple of people were like, "What is this? Like, did you get this at Aldi?" The only way you know it's part of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch family on the front is because of the Star Crunch font.
Yeah, the Star Crunch font, and also like the mascot, like the look of the eyes on top of the crunch.
Yeah,
looks like the new Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Little.
It's got the crazy eyes.
It's got the Cinnamon Toast Crunch crazy eyes.
I just find it funny that somehow the General Mills logo in the top left corner just got past standards and practices. Like nobody, they're like, oh well, they're printed.
What are you gonna do?
It's seasonal. We're gonna throw them out in January anyway. Nick, tell me about this life-changing experience you had.
Oh my God. So Paul. So I think I've said this, I might have told you this before. I can't remember if I told you on the podcast or I told you in person, but I was determined to do this one thing for the holiday season.
Okay.
I was going to take eggnog,
which I love,
and mix it with Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh my God. Did you put booze in the eggnog?
I did not put booze in the eggnog. I'm not. I like my eggnog straight, but
okay.
Just straight pure eggnog, like mother's milk. This eggnog. So yeah, I got one of those single serving Cinnamon Toast Crunches. I pop open the Cinnamon Toast Crunch bowl. I pour the sweet, delicious eggnog inside, and I let it sit there for just a few seconds, because. Paul, I'm not sure if when I eat this, I'm just going to immediately turn into some kind of like ghost of enlightenment when I eat this. So I just want to steel myself. And I take a bite and I eat it, Paul, and it's even better than I think that it's going to be.
Wow.
Like there's something between the poison of the nutmeg and the power of the cinnamon and the rabid sugar high that's like creeping within me that it just made me feel like I wasn't so much into the holiday season until I took a bite of that cereal. And I was like, this is the holiday season. So I get through some of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And then I'm like, you know what? I've got the Cinnamon Star Crunch. Why not mix it together? See what's up. Let's raise the cinnamon bar a little bit. Let's just get it going. I pour the Cinnamon Star Crunch in there. It's so good. Mixture of the Cinnamon Star Crunch and the Cinnamon Toast Crunch it's a great combination. Not necessarily a cereal like an everyday cereal, but still a pretty good, solid combination. So I get through it slowly. I'm taking my time, Paul. I don't want to speed. I don't want to speed through this. I don't want this feeling to end. Like I want to just like bathe in this and just live here. Is how good it feels.
Well, that thing is like a little mini hot tub.
It is. It's like a little tiny hot tub that I'm imagining myself in. And I get through it though. And there's a bit of sadness in me. But then I look over and I've got this box of Christmas Crunch. And I've got this bowl full of eggnog cinnamon toast crunch milk.
Oh my God, because you have epic milk now.
And so I decided, I thought about it. I was like, do I stop here with the cinnamon toast nog? Or do I pour some Christmas Crunch into it? Paul, I might have tried to fly a little bit too close to the sun, and it was dangerous. But I did
and
it.
all your teeth fell out.
I did it. I poured it in there. And like, you know, you and I have talked numerous times about how Christmas Crunch is a scam. Christmas Crunch is just Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries. That's all it is. It's not. There's nothing special about it. It tastes exactly the same all year round. But you pour that into the cinnamon toast nog, and suddenly it's like you're eating a season. It's like you are inhaling all of the good tidings and goodwill that people are spreading throughout the world at this time of year. It's like you're just absorbing it into your skin. That's how good it tastes. And then so I get through that, and I've got less of that cinnamon toast nog than I had before, but now it's a little bit sweeter because of the Christmas Crunch. And I drink it. Paul.
Oh my God. When did you come to afterwards? How was it? 3-4 hours maybe?
Paul, that's
wow.
I have never been more convinced of anything in my life than I was convinced that is the drink that they drink in Valhalla. When a Norse soldier dies bravely on the battlefield, he forever is allowed to drink the cinnamon toast nog.
With crunchberry remnants.
With a sweet remnant of the captain.
What color was this by the time you drank it?
Here's the thing. Through the power, through the miracle of cinnamon toast nog, it kept its normal brownish tone. The Christmas Crunch did not affect the color at all. It was just
the power of the nog, man.
It was the power of the nog.
Wow.
It was life altering. I don't know if I could do it again, like for the rest of the year, because it was too good, and I don't even know how I can come back now. Like how do I come back from that? How do I eat cereal again and like enjoy it? I don't even know how to enjoy cereal anymore.
I think you have to do a cereal cleanse and only eat unsweetened bland cereals for like a week. You have to just like get it. It's sort of like when they put you in solitary to get you clean after like a drug habit. You just they're gonna lock you in a room for 5 days. You just gotta get out of your system.
I just need to be in like a sensory deprivation chamber of cereal, which means just like I'm only eating all brand cornflakes and grape nuts for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, and then you'll come back to your normal regime and be like, oh, this is so good.
This is so good. Everything's so good, man.
That is excellent. I am definitely going to get eggnog this year, and I am definitely going to put it on some sort of cereal. I have no idea which one.
Oh, you have to.
If I could recommend full-fat eggnogs, it's kind of my thing.
Yeah.
I personally feel like, based off a recommendation of a friend, Hood brand eggnog is the best.
Interesting. Okay, that's cool.
It's hard to find down here because we don't have a lot of Hood products. In my hood.
Right.
Yep, you can have that one. That's a freebie. The other one, the Mayfield eggnog, is pretty good too.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Good to know. I'm surprised that you don't make your own eggnog.
You know, I think about it.
It's a lot of work.
Well, not really, but it's just there's something to me about watching somebody make something out of raw egg and drinking it. Like, it just sounds kind of gross.
You're really living on the edge.
Yeah, although in today's food supply, the potential of actually getting sick from something like that is so small.
Oh, I don't know, man. Like hummus is being recalled because of listeria now. Like it's coming from all sides.
but it's cross-contamination. It's not the chickpea wasn't bad. Right?
I don't know.
Jim
Jim
sneezed into the hummus vat.
He had listeria in his nose and he sneezed into the hummus.
Yes, that's how. See, the mainstream media doesn't want you to know where listeria comes from, Nick.
It's Jim. It's Jim. It's Jim pouring the wrong dyes into things, and then he's moonlighting because he's got to make money because his stand-up career is not taking off as quickly as he thought it would. He's moonlighting.
That's right.
Also in the Sabra factory, sneezed and ruined the whole thing. But he doesn't care because he doesn't care about his job because he's depressed because nobody's laughing at his women driver jokes like he thought they would.
Look, funny observations are so passé, Jim.
Jim,
it's all about prop comedy now.
You gotta think less like Seinfeld, more like Carrot Top. That's the way to success.
All I'm gonna say is, who has a standing gig in Vegas right now?
Not Jerry
Seinfeld.
Not Jerry Seinfeld. No, he doesn't.
No. People love props.
People love props.
David Blaine, David Copperfield, David Carrot Top. Maybe it's a David thing, Jim. I think maybe you want to change your first name.
And everybody knows about David Gallagher. Maybe you need to smash some more watermelons on stage. Nobody's done that in a while, Jim. Paul, to digress a little bit back to cereal.
Okay.
Here's something that, we mentioned at the top of the show, all the holidays are kind of mixing together. I tried to find a Hanukkah cereal. There are no Hanukkah cereals anywhere.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one. There was like a Polar Crunch, which was Captain Crunch with crunch berries. And the berries were all blue. Uh-huh. And when you poured milk on it, the blue powder was absorbed into the milk turned to blue, and then you had your crunch berries of standard color.
Interesting. Okay.
That's as close to a Hanukkah cereal I could think of, because that's the only cereal I could think of that's blue, but also related to the winter season.
Yeah, I just don't understand. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because the market isn't as large, but I mean, there's got to be some market for that, right? People have got. If you made a Hanukkah cereal and you were the only Hanukkah cereal and you were kosher too, like why not make a Hanukkah cereal? Like I'm thinking in my head, it's blueberry, but with like menorahs.
A dreidels.
Yeah.
You could do a dreidel-shaped marshmallow.
Dreidel-shaped marshmallow with menorah oat pieces.
I like that idea. What'd be a good name for a Hanukkah cereal?
I think that's some R&D that we've got to pitch to Adam Sandler. I feel like he's got of any kind of new age Hanukkah thing. I think legally it has to pass through Adam Sandler first, and then he can.
Yep.
And he gives it a name.
He has to give it his blessing.
Yeah.
Hanukkah cereal. Get on top of that, independent cereal brand.
Missed opportunity. Come on, guys.
Yeah. I think. Well, I mean, it could be touchy. That's sort of the equivalent of a Jesus cereal, wouldn't it? Like.
Oh yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe it's because I mean,
it's religion versus, I guess, cultural.
I guess, but then like Christmas, it says Christmas Crunch on the box. Like it's not saying Holiday Crunch, right?
That's right, but yeah, I guess. Quakers are technically a denomination of the people that celebrate Christmas. So I guess maybe it's not too far fetched for Quakers to be part of that. But then like I mean. If anyone's going to put Christmas on a box without and not worry about offending non-Christmas celebrators, it's going to be the Quakers.
It's going to be the Quakers. Yeah.
Right after the Amish Mafia, it's the Quaker Mafia.
They're pretty ruthless. I mean, they're not going to like rough you up or anything. They're pacifists, but
No.
They'll make you feel bad about yourself.
Yeah, it'll definitely be passive aggressive. And it will hurt on the inside.
But like 10 minutes later than you think it will.
Yeah, because you'll get in your car, drive away with the radio on. You're like, I'm over it.
Yeah, but then like late at night, like real quiet, it's like, what did he mean by that?
Wow. The more I think about it, that really hurt.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm losing my hair a little bit, but he didn't have to call me Baldy.
That seems... And then he told me that it wasn't because I was balding, but there's no really any other reason why he'd do that. Man, those Quakers are ruthless.
Oh man, they will get in your brain, man.
They'll get right in your head.
There's a couple other wackadoo cereals I want to touch on real quick.
Okay.
I'm disappointed that I didn't see Winter Lucky Charms in stores.
Yeah, I didn't see that either. Where is that being sold? The same places that they're selling Product 19?
Yeah, that's right. It's gone. Dollar General is out. This one was Lucky Charms with holiday marshmallows.
Such as?
Pine tree, stocking, candy cane, snowman, ornament, wreath, and present.
Interesting. So that's, I mean, it calls itself Winter Lucky Charms, but those Lucky Charms are pretty one-sided about where they fall on the holiday spectrum.
Pretty Christmassy.
Yeah, it's pretty Christmassy.
Well, it started as holiday Lucky Charms originally, and that was in the 90s, and that was basically the same. Mm-hmm. And then they sort of just swapped it over to winter. So probably they could sell it a couple more months, you know?
Yeah, for sure. They could start selling it in like late October, early November. That could carry right into February, right?
Oh, totally. And up north, maybe right into April.
Sure. People still thinking about those stockings in early April, praying right. for a spring to come.
They did a sugar cookie pebbles. Ugh.
Oh boy.
Sounds like death.
What is it called again?
Sugar cookie pebbles.
Oh. God, it like just thinking about that makes my teeth hurt.
Yeah, it is basically the holiday colors plus the white. So it's like it looks like the holiday Rice Krispies flavored with sugar cookie.
Oh boy. Oh. So I mean basically that means it's just regular Fruity Pebbles but with like that vanilla flavor in it, right? That's basically what it is.
Ooh. Yeah, that sounds terrible.
That sounds awful. That sounds really bad.
We've talked about it before, but I saw last year they had a sugar cookie toast crunch.
Was that around? I would eat that.
I didn't see it this year, but it's got that vanilla-y flavor as well.
Yeah, I know that you're anti that, but I don't mind the vanilla flavor. For some reason, vanilla Pebbles sounds terrible, but vanilla, any Cinnamon Toast Crunch brand or any Toast Crunch brand plus vanilla sounds great to me. Maybe it's because I trust one more than the other.
Yeah, you know they're going to do a good job with your vanilla cereal.
Yeah, exactly.
But my favorite one from my research is the Post's limited edition, the Polar Express cereal.
Polar Express cereal. Is Tom Hanks on the box?
No, he is definitely not on the front or back. There's a weird looking snowman. But it's a tie-in to the movie that came out in 2004. And it's basically cocoa cereal, so it's like star-shaped Cocoa Puffs with marshmallows.
I'm surprised that's Cocoa Puffs. You don't usually associate with a winter cereal. Usually they stay in a certain color palette, and and Cocoa Puffs seems like outside of that color palette.
Well, I think chocolate sells, and that's really when you have a limited run on this on something like this, you got to just get it off the shelves.
That makes sense.
I see marshmallows shaped like snowflakes. Mm-hmm. I would assume an engine, like the train engine. And I think it's a yellow circle with a white X in it. I think it's like the crossing, like stop,
railroad crossing. They're reaching now. They're just like we need more things that are about trains. Railroad crossing, yeah, do it, nail it.
Well, all these train car shapes, they're all gonna break. So they gotta. Oh no, here it is. I'm sorry, I can zoom in. Oh, it's a bell.
Okay.
Trains, a mountain, and it just says reindeer. But it looks like the Chili's logo. Worst Chili's ever. I went in, and there were a bunch of deer just staring at me.
This is 1 star, would not return.
Yeah.
And they're out of Awesome Blossoms.
I'm looking on Mr. Breakfast, and there are people who they want this to come back.
Oh, wow. Here's a question for you. Does frozen count as a winter cereal, even if they sell it all year round?
I mean, it's not really seasonal. I bet you it's one of those things that it was supposed to be seasonal, but for some reason frozen just won't go away, so they just keep making the cereal.
Are you saying that you wish people would let it go?
Yeah. Damn it! How did I walk right into that? I do that to you. You don't do that to me on my own co-show.
Oh God. Oh well.
That was pretty awesome.
On that high note, should we cut and roll?
Yes, we should. I can't hold it in anymore.
Thank you all for listening to the Super Cereal Podcast. You can listen to us on whatever you listen to us on now, also on SoundCloud, on iTunes, on Stitcher, on Overcast FM, and on Google Play Music.
You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
Yes, those two places for sure.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
You just sort of phase them out. People won't remember. It's a disposable society. People don't have time to look back.
Yeah, we might one day return to Facebook and Tumblr, but we kind of hate posting on those. So
it's like we already have a job, we already have a podcast, we already have a significant other / spouse, and there's only so much we can do with our lives.
What more do you want? What more do you want from us?
Come on, this show's about cereal, for God's sake. Yeah, so check us out on Instagram and Twitter. I also want to tell everyone that Nick and I are going to start something that we're going to do every year. I like to call it the Super Cereal Drive.
Oh, yeah.
Where we're going to go out, get some cereal, donate them to our local food banks. Nick is lucky enough to work from home, but I'm going to also solicit people in my office, bring in a box of cereal, take them over to food pantries. Not to bring it down, but the people who don't have a lot at Christmas, it's always kids who suffer the most, I think. So we're doing at work, we're doing like a toy drive, we're doing all this stuff, but we love cereal. We know how important it is when we were growing up. Go out, get your favorite cereal, go to Aldi, get Malt-O-Meal, get whatever you can. I mean, you spend $10, you can get 5 boxes of cereal, drop them off, and everyone will enjoy themselves. So we believe in it. If I get a good haul from the office, I'm going to, I'll put a picture out there, but it's something that I think is easy to do there. And I think, and also I'm a big believer in sort of supporting locally whenever you can. And this is a great way to do so.
For sure. Yeah, definitely.
So go ahead and do what you can, make it a little bit better for someone this year. Share your favorite cereal, man. Get that out there. There may be somebody out there that hasn't had the opportunity to try, Captain America Civil War cereal.
This is definitely definitely use your charitable spirit in order to force your cereal opinions on other people. This is definitely the time for that.
It's a good practice for being a parent. This is what I like, so by default you like it too. Mom, can we get Cookie Crisp? No, you don't like Cookie Crisp.
You don't like Cookie Crisp, sorry. But it's got the sprinkles on it. I don't care. No.
No, but I've never had it. I think you may have had it once or twice. I had to throw it away. I was really upset. We're not doing it again. Also, I know we've been a little bit lax. It's been real busy with the holidays. Nick's engagement, the election, holiday season is always busy for everybody. But when we swing back into the new year, we've got some cool stuff planned.
We got a lot of cool stuff planned. I'm really looking forward to some of the stuff that's coming up.
If Paul would pull his own GD weight and get the writing done for some of these, they will be amazing. But we want to say thanks to everyone for a great year. We're coming up into our second year for the show. We're looking for a little bit of that scratch. You know who you are, post. And I just want to say thanks to everyone.
Yeah. I just want to tell everybody happy holidays. Thank you guys for sticking around. And just relax, enjoy yourself. Let 2006 just burn out. And we're going to kick it off again for 2017. We'll kick it off again for 2017. It's going to be a brand new year. It's going to be great, guys. This is Nick.
And this is Paul.
And this has been Cereal.
Oh, I got the last one of the year.
Yeah.
Cereal!
Ho, 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 I'm hungry.